All right. Welcome back to the Strange Noise Podcast, everybody.
Hola.
What's up? Yo. 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 What the fuck is going on with this thing, man? There it is. Yo. Man,
Hey, yo, technology sucks, bro.
we're fucking back in here. Separate.
In, the Zoom room.
The
That's what I
simulation.
call my room.
The Zoom room. Ooh, the boom boom room. Ah,
Boom, boom.
The boom boom room. I like that too.
also known as the champagne room in some.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But
What do they say? What do they say? You never what in the champagne room?
no sex in the champagne room.
No sex in the champagne room. That's it.
I've never heard of that saying.
All I know from
Really
Chris Rock.
Oh, okay.
It's got a song about it.
Yeah.
No, he's got like an actual song.
Yeah.
Yeah. You haven't.
I've never heard Chris Rock's music.
Oh, psh.
It's good.
Oh,
I mean,
shit,
it's
I
cool.
did check
It's
it.
cool.
I'm gonna put a plug for him right there. Chris Rock's new album.
I'll check it out.
Yep. Definitely check it out, Holmes. Whoops.
Oh. We're 2 seconds ago. Hey, you're back.
I'm back, man. This
So,
whole
no-
fucking video thing, dude.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yes. If anybody's wondering why we're back in Zoom,
We don't have COVID.
No, we don't. We don't have COVID. Luckily. But,
Yeah.
we had
Ray did a bad thing.
I did. So for all you,
Confess your sins, my son.
for all you tech and music nerds out there, the cardinal sin is you never use the wrong power supply for whatever device you're using.
No.
And I unfortunately used the wrong power supply for our interface that we use to plug in our mics and record our podcast. Blew the thing up, and and unfortunately, because of the pandemic, COVID, and quarantine, all interfaces and recording accessories are like on backstock everywhere.
Yep. Everybody's trying to start a band.
Yeah.
Everybody's starting a podcast. Everybody really is, though. If you
Yeah,
paid
yeah, for
attention,
sure.
like all celebrities are podcasting right now.
Exactly.
Dude, so
And nobody
many.
wants to hear what they got to say, though. According to Dave Chappelle. If you guys
Okay,
watch
but-
that, that's so good.
Who cares what Ja Rule has to say?
Exactly.
I love that he actually brought that up again. He was like,
Yep.
Yeah.
we don't want to hear what celebrities have to say. I don't care what Ja, I was like, dude, that's so cool. What an old school callback.
Yep.
That was a good callback. Yeah. I was like, oh. Dude, so did you guys watch the Dave Chappelle thing?
Yep.
I watched most of it. Yeah.
It was cool but awkward, right? Because of like the way it was set up.
Yeah, it was cool but awkward, but understandable. Like I was like, all right. I mean, I get it. He's gonna say something.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like it would be cool to hear some comedy right now, like some joking, some funny comedy. But I guess he had to say something. So hey, his
Yeah.
platform, he used it for what he wants to do.
And that's what I hear. Like, that's what I don't like. The criticism, at least from the right, is it's like, oh, well, this wasn't a comedy special. This wasn't a comedy special. It's like, well, if you know Dave Chappelle, like he goes on these kind of like story-driven things,
Mm-hmm.
that either have a moral or a, not necessarily a punchline in the end. Most of them do have
Yeah.
a punchline, but it's not out of the ordinary for him, is what I'm saying. And a lot of people are kind of ripping him for that. Well, at least people on the right that I've seen. But I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool to see. It was weird though, but like he talked a lot of shit like on who was it, Candace Owens, and even
Oh,
talked a lot of shit on
yeah.
Don Lemon,
Yeah.
Lemons or whatever his name is.
Don Lemons, yeah. Don Lemons responded.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
One of his co-anchors asked him like, "Oh, how did you feel about Dave Chappelle giving you a shout out in his
Yeah.
recent special?" And he's like, honestly, he's like, Dave Chappelle is my favorite comedian. He's like, I'm kind of honored that I'm even in his special. He's like, yeah, but he's like, he said that he understood his point, and I kind of
Yeah.
actually appreciated that Don Lemon said that, like, oh well, I'm not above reproach. I'm able to kind of take some criticism. He's like, so he's like, I respect that, that he said something about it. But he kind of twisted it at the end because he was like, well, yeah, because at the end he's like,
He
well,
did the old CNN talk.
yes, because he's like at the end of it, he was
Switching
like,
bait.
Dave Chappelle ended up doing what I was saying anyway, that celebrities need to speak out about this by doing a whole special of speaking out, which I was like, I guess
that old thing.
Yeah,
that old thing. I don't like him.
I
don't like him.
Freaking, I mean, they're mainstream news anchors. You know, they got an agenda to push for the most part, but
they gotta get that ad revenue.
But yeah, if you guys haven't seen anybody out there, if you guys haven't seen it, Dave Chappelle has it's a short special. It's only like 30 minutes, I believe, right?
Something like 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. What's the name of it?
846.
846. There you go.
Everybody knows what that is. So.
Yeah, representing the time George Floyd was under the knee.
Which is what was he saying? He was born at 8:46 a.m. Right? That's what
yeah.
So it like resonated with him.
Yeah, I mean that's gotta feel a little eerie, you know, like especially like already feeling connected to this moment because being part of the Black community, Dave Chappelle, you know, and then having that happen, like I think as humans we always find patterns to things anyways. So
yeah,
like,
absolutely,
we'll always like have those type of connections, like no, what's going on?
Yeah,
right. That's an interesting thing that he did right away. You know, he just did that association. It's like 8:46. Like I don't even know when I was born. I know
that's what I was gonna
morning.
say. I don't even know what time I was born.
I know. You know what I was thinking though? Like it was funny. Like even if that's not true, like that was a great like way. Because the thing about Dave Chappelle is a great storyteller. That's what I love about his comedy.
Yeah.
So like even if that's not true, like that's a great like what do you call it? Perspective to add to a story. Is like I resonate with this because I was born at 8:46. You know.
Right, and it tells the tale of I think what was he doing? He's like laying out like the idea of how fragile life is and, you know, life and death, you know, I don't know, something fucking like that.
Yeah, I think I have to go back.
Something. Might have thought too deep into that, but that was a swing. That was a swing, man.
Hey, man.
Swing and a miss.
Remember what we said. If you're going to go for it, you got to commit. And you committed.
You got to go big.
And that's it, you know? Later on, I'll fucking... Like, now I'm sweating. I got like a fucking cold sweat that came out. Because I was like, wait, where's this going? I don't even know. Anyways, I still got to watch the full thing, so I will go back and watch it.
Yeah, for anybody who hasn't checked it out, go. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube only, I think.
Yeah, I imagine it's probably going to be part of a bigger special he does, right? That
It's on Netflix too.
Is it on Netflix?
Well, it's produced by Netflix.
Okay, because that's where I'd watched the first part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. I apologize. No, it's not true. I actually was watching it on his Instagram Live. That's where it was, dude. He posted like the full thing on like IGTV.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what it was.
That's cool.
Oh, dang. You can do like a 30-minute video on IGTV?
Yeah, you could do fucking, like an hour long. I think is the max, I think.
Oh, crazy. We
Yeah,
should try that.
Legit.
We should try putting the whole podcast on IGTV.
Who would watch? Would you guys watch? Comment in the section. In the comment section.
Yes.
Comment in the section.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Got to make a song like about that.
Mm.
No sex in the comment section. Oh.
Whoa. Only foreplay.
Oh.
Just keep it.
For some people, that's the best part. I mean,
keep it like under the shirt, you know? Like you can't see the full thing, but one of those.
Under the
Anyways, dude, did you guys?
I was like, "Where's this going?"
I was waiting for someone to take over.
I was just letting you. I saw Rob. I like looked out in the distance and I saw you driving really close to the cliff, and I was like, "I want to see what's gonna happen."
There's gonna be a lot of that today.
Yeah,
a lot of it.
It's always a little weird when we're not like in the same room with each other.
That's why I'm like, first of all, no one knows, but like. The monitor, I don't hear myself like because I have the fucking headphones on, so like it sounds muffled, and then there's a delay because we're using fucking
McDonald's internet.
Yep.
And freaking Zoom, man, like the damn lag. It kills the momentum of the way our our how we bounce off of one another.
Yeah, the dynamic.
Our energy.
Yeah, the dynamic, our energy.
How our chakras react to each other.
Right.
It kills the chi, man. It brings
There's
down
a
the chi.
barrier right now with this fucking computer screen and webcam. There's a barrier, man.
Yep.
I hear you, man. But you're gonna bring something.
yeah.
What, Rob? You
You're gonna bring us
was.
with her.
Yeah, I
All
wanted
right.
to mention to you guys that $1 million treasure that we brought up a few seasons back, the Forrest Fenn $1 million treasure, it's been found.
Oh yeah, I did hear about
Found.
that.
It was the one with all the clues, and you had to fucking walk scantily fucking through the Marvel fucking gaze, and you know it's like a bunch of like cryptic poems almost that you had to like decipher.
That's freaking dope.
That's basically how he started it, right? Like, if I'm not mistaken, the first thing was, did he do the poem first or the? Well, let's give anybody who hasn't heard. One, go back and listen to our old episode about we break down this whole treasure hunt, and we think it's a super cool idea.
Absolutely.
And not to kind of toot our own horns, but we were talking about this way before anybody else was. So I mean,
yeah, we were spot
You're
on the
right.
news.
You're right.
Breaking
I'm
news
surprised.
here.
What I want to know is who's going to interview this person first. And I know we're fucking just a very small podcast, but I was like dreaming like that would be awesome if we get to talk to this person, because I want to know, did you just stumble upon it, or did you like was it fucking years of search? Because I think it was about 10 years.
Yeah, this had
took
been
to
going on for
find
10 years, right? So a quick rundown. What was it like? Basically, a guy does a treasure hunt. He hides a treasure of, it was $1 million of like gold and jewelry, right?
Yep.
Hidden away somewhere. He writes cryptic poems, and also a novel, right? Or a short novel about it.
Pretty much. I think everything is based off of stories that he himself used to read. So I don't remember if he was a writer. Was that a?
Yeah, I don't remember if that was it. But anyways, he writes a book basically having clues with a poem with clues in it, and you're supposed to follow that. And I guess I didn't know this part either, but he also had a website where he would periodically release clues as well. Like if you would go to the website, he would slowly release other clues. I guess he started doing that because, like, you know, the treasure hunt had been going on so long,
right?
People weren't finding it, so he started like releasing like little clues here and there to help further along the search. But so the person that ended up finding it, right? It was in the Rocky Mountains. Is that what it was?
Yep, it was in the Rocky Mountains.
Dude,
dangerous place to be, man.
Yeah, dude. Right. So people had to actually quit their jobs, right? Full-time jobs to search for this treasure, right? Full-time. Like some people.
Some dude, which is pretty like fucking crazy to me. Especially because it's like
$1 million isn't really enough to supplement your income.
Yeah.
Well, when you think about okay, the time away from your job, the amount of money that it takes to like just go on that excursion, all the supplies.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it was 10 years. Like, did they start late in the 10 years? Are they like new to the game?
Ooh.
Did they piggyback on people's information?
And how pissed are you if you actually dedicate, like you were one of the people that quit your job to search for this, and you're not the one that found it?
Dude, that's an even crazier thought. I wasn't even thinking that, but for sure. What if, dude? That's fucking nuts, man.
You had to know the risk going into it, that like you were possibly not going to be the one to find this, you know?
For sure.
Right. Like, is it like, you know, on that thought, is it part of the first group that went out or the first wave, or is it somebody brand new to the game? Like, that's really like,
you're right. Like
what I want to know.
They do need to have an interview with this person, but from what I think I heard was that the person who found it is staying pretty anonymous. They basically they basically only, I guess, emailed the people who are still running it. I don't know if the author's not still alive, is he? Right? Or is he still alive?
I don't think so. I think he was going to pass or something.
But so either way, I think the person who found it just emailed who was still running all the clues and stuff like that and said, I found it. I think they sent him a photo or something as proof. I think that's what I heard. I could be wrong. Don't quote me. But and then so I guess they're trying to stay pretty anonymous, which I mean that's not a bad idea, especially if you have some other angry treasure hunters who were like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I dedicated years to this. You know, I'm sure there's at least a couple crazy ones out there that would be like, I'm gonna find this guy, take what's what rightfully mine.
Yeah, that's
Pay off all the
interesting.
debt. Pay off all the debt that I accrued for this little excursion.
All the Sherpas I had to hire.
Yep.
Yeah. Sherpas ain't cheap now, dude.
Dude. You know what I found? Since it was found in the Rockies, I heard some other people talking about it. They were saying how it would have been funny if like people had searched the Rockies before, but like the actual treasure hunt, the treasure was like buried at the base of the mountain. It wasn't even buried like deep in the mountain.
Fuck.
This guy was like, "Oh, that thing's too high, bro. I'm just gonna put it right here."
He's all right. Put it in the parking lot
Yep.
at the beginning of the trail.
So I gave it to the park ranger just to have it at the at the start of the parking lot.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool that they finally solved the fucking puzzle, man. The riddle. Everything was like a riddle. It was crazy.
It sucks because in the previous podcast when we talked about this, we were like, oh, you know, we were talking about like us, you know, possibly looking or at least going out and looking for it. And I was like, damn, our chance is it's gone now, man.
Yep.
It is gone.
You gotta take a chance, guys.
Oh, we didn't. Dude, what would you guys have done if you found it? Like, I mean, because it's not cash, it's right gold and jewelry, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would be the first thing you would have done if you guys would have found it?
Fuck. I mean, gotta find a jewelry guy.
Yeah, a good one to give me a good price.
Yeah.
I always wondered about that. Like when people have actual gold, like I know it's valuable. Is it mostly an investment? Like, do people just basically have gold as an investment? Because obviously you're not taking a brick of gold to the store and just like shaving off some flakes to pay for some bread, you know?
Here goes a flake.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, you'd have to take it to like a pawn shop, a jeweler, like someone that's a trader of some sort, and get it evaluated. And then I think with that, you could probably either sell it to them or, you know, I think even maybe a bank will buy it.
Maybe a bank. You might get a better like rate at a bank or somebody that deals with the jewels specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably.
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe the because the pawn shop has to like base their price off of what they can resell it for.
Yeah, very true, dude. I wonder if it appreciated in value at all. Because I imagine did he put $1 million of gold when it first started? Because over 10 years, gold has gone up in price. So could it be worth more?
Yeah?
Oh yeah, it's interesting.
I wonder. Because I mean, obviously, he didn't forecast ahead and be like, oh, someone's gonna find this in 10 years, so I'm gonna put $1 million worth of gold that's gonna inflate to this
in 2020. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder if it's actually worth more. Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's possible. And I mean, that's kind of cool that guy is being anonymous too. Protects him and his money.
Dude, if I were to do a treasure hunt, I kind of want to bite off this guy, but I want to do it like in a Coheed like Rush type of thing where like all your stories and your songs and your album like are clues to the treasure of where you possibly could have, hidden it.
That's fucking dope.
And I wonder if that would drive up your sales as a musician. Because it's part of the whole, mystique of the treasure hunt behind it.
Right.
Ooh. Ed, get on that.
Oh,
Start putting
I'm looking up the price of gold in 2010, right? So in 2010, it was worth what was it? What hold on. It's not giving me like a weight or anything like that. Because that's what you go by, right? A weight. It's like weight.
It's price per ounce, yeah.
Per ounce. All right. So so it's per ounce. So 2010, it was $1,420. All right.
Per ounce?
That's per ounce, yeah.
So you have to do.
That's 2010. All right, let's see 20. It went up. It's $1,635.
Oh dang!
Yeah,
Pretty good increase.
Yeah, not too bad.
So
luckily, nobody found it in 2015 because it went down to like just $1,000.
Oh my god, that would have been a horrible time to find it.
Yeah, it's like, all right, I'm hanging on for this for a while.
Yeah, you gotta hold. It's a long hold.
You actually lost money finding this treasure? Oh man. But well, I mean, what could have been, right? If we would have found it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. But congratulations to the lucky finder.
Congrats. If you want to, whoever found it wants to reach out and
donate some money.
Shave off a couple of because we're in the need of an audio interface because Ray burned it.
We'll take new cameras too.
New cameras, yeah.
While you're at it.
And an exclusive interview.
There you go. Tell your story with us.
That'll help us. That'll help us out a lot. But in other news, did you guys hear that China's going back into partial lockdown?
Oh shit.
Yeah, there was like that thing in the meat market, right?
Yeah, right. Like
an outbreak.
Yeah, but it wasn't a wet market like the first one, right? It was just a traditional like a farmer's market, meat market type thing, right?
It did look like that because it looked like they were cutting like beef.
Yeah, basically. So this is what I was hearing earlier is that like this is prompting the CDC to kind of rethink how long they think the virus lives, because since this was a different type of meat market, they're trying to and this meat was probably transported from somewhere else to get here, and people, so they believe that the virus was on the meat prior to getting to this market. So basically, I think previous thoughts were that the virus was only going to live on a surface for a couple days. And they're estimating that the virus probably lived on this meat for up to 5 days or something like that, or at least an extended period of time. So now they're trying to say that like, oh, the virus may live longer on surfaces than we previously thought. So all this talk before, we're like, oh, don't worry if it gets on a surface, it's going to die in a day or two. Don't worry about that. May actually be totally wrong. And that it actually may live on surfaces longer than we previously thought.
Jesus, dude, this thing's fucking taking over everything.
Dude, it just reaffirms that like the CDC doesn't know anything about this.
Nope.
Because what do they?
Yeah, you're right. What is it, like 3-4 months now that it's been?
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, because I think the first case was in January. Yeah, so basically almost 6 months now.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, dude. But and what did they just put out that other thing like not too long ago, right? With that their thoughts on asymptomatic patients were wrong, right? That they believe before they were believing that asymptomatic patients could pass it on to people, and now they're reporting that they don't think that asymptomatic patients can pass it on at all.
Which is so fucking crazy.
Especially, I mean, that's the reason, right? That we were supposed to quarantine and wear our masks.
Lockdown,
right?
Yep. To flatten that curve.
I don't know who we can trust anymore, man.
Trust yourself.
Yeah, honestly. It's tough, dude. Because they put out different information about the mask wearing too, right?
Oh yeah, because was it initially they said that masks don't help, right?
Yeah.
Or don't wear them. Oh yeah, they would cause more issues because you're going to be adjusting them and touching your face, so it's gonna be more harm than good. And then they kind of backpedaled a little bit and basically changed their tone, saying like, oh well, everybody needs to wear it,
Yep.
Dude, what would you guys think like if this made a resurgence here in the States?
Oh god, I don't know, man. I don't know if anyone's gonna want to go back home and just stay there.
That's what I'm thinking.
People are going broke, dude. Businesses are closing down. It's gonna, it's gonna be hard.
People are going crazy too, man. Like, obviously we know about the fucking Huntington Beach area.
Oh, in our area, yeah.
Yeah, there's tons of other people that were protesting to go back or to, at least lift a lot of like the the restrictions that they had.
Yeah, all the Karens were out there.
Yeah,
in favor of their protest.
Right. And somebody just told me they were out at Huntington Beach this weekend drinking, and I was like, "Fuck, already, dude!" Like, man, that's fucking nuts. And he was like, "Dude, it was fucking packed. Like,
oh no,
the fucking bar area was like flooded with fucking people everywhere in the seating area, dining area. I mean, it was fucking packed." And I was like, "Well, yeah, that's like one of the only places that's open right now, you know?" So people from like other cities are just fucking just flooding it.
Yeah, and that's the thing with like Orange County. Like, it bugs me. I was telling Ed earlier. I was like, Friday after work, I stopped at the 7-Eleven to grab a drink and a snack on the way home, and I was like, oh crap, I got to put a mask on. And this is, I think this is Costa Mesa area, Costa Mesa, Newport Beach, probably. So I was scrounging around my car to find a mask to put on before I went into the 7-Eleven, and I was like, oh crap. And I was kind of worried. I was like, oh, I don't think I have one. I ended up finding one. I was like, cool. I walk into the store. Nobody in the 7-Eleven has a mask on. Nobody's wearing one. Not even one of the workers, dude. Like, what? I was like, I feel like that's mandatory, right? Like, or at least it was for a little bit. But like, I don't know. Orange County seems to be revolting a bit.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
We all want to, get free us,
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't realize that Orange County was that like because it seems like the more conservative people are the ones who are kind of revolting against like the mask mandates and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think when it comes down to it and you're going broke, who cares what party you're a part of? Everybody just wants to get back to work, make money, they need to live,
But I mean, I will see, and this is the thing. I'm cool. Like, if you're out partying or whatever, like, cool. You're out walking around, like, at least wear a mask. Because, like, what I was telling earlier, like, the mask has basically become like the God bless you to me when somebody sneezes.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason I'm wearing it is because I'm being polite. I want to be courteous. I want you to know that, like, at least I care about your well-being enough to wear this, even though whatever.
Yeah, that's how I felt too, because it was also like not shaking people's hands, I considered it. I'm looking out for you by not shaking your hand, if I was an asshole, then I would fucking touch it and do all that shit. But we were trying to keep our distance, and the mask thing too, for me, it was the same thing. It was being courteous to others, and I was hoping that I would fucking have that same idea reciprocated by everybody else, but people are fucking flipping out. It's like, oh, I can't breathe. Oh, I have asthma, and just I can't. And you know what? Well, I'm so different, and it's like,
so stay your ass home.
That's it. Just stay fucking home, because there's rules.
Yeah, you got asthma. Guess what? Don't come out the fucking door.
Yeah, especially if you have asthma. That's a respiratory illness as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be fucking watching out for your goddamn fucking self.
Yeah.
Man.
But I mean, I get
it. I freaking blow some vape in their face.
Dude, but you're right, Ed. Like, I totally get it. Like, people are hurting. They need to get back to work. Or people are just going freaking stir crazy. And not only that, like how we were saying, like, the CDC hasn't got their story straight. So it's like, why do I even trust it? Why am I going to, like, put myself out of work, out of comfort, out of, just having a good time or something for a health organization that can't give me good details, So I totally understand the side of it, It's like, why listen to them if they can't get their stuff straight? At least I'm just gonna go out and have a good time. Like, I totally get that idea, but I think for me, I'm just gonna kind of stay more on the courteous side of it. I mean, if nobody else is wearing it, cool, whatever. Do you do you?
Right. Yeah, I won't call anybody out.
Yeah.
Unless they're gonna be in my fucking face, man. Then I'll be like, hey, you know what, man? Back up.
Back the fuck up, bro.
Look the other way.
Bruh. Oh my gosh, dude. Quick tangent. When you're driving to work or whatever, and on the freeway overpasses, you see like all the signs that will say like whatever somebody's promoting. And most of the time I usually see like, Jesus saves, or you need Jesus or something like that.
I see what I see all the time is like fucking lawyers and insurance companies and shit like that.
What?
Hey,
Yeah.
no. I'm talking about like the self-made signs.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah.
Not the billboards.
Oh, for those ones I see landscaping, this house, a garage sale. Hey, I can go there.
We buy real estate.
Yeah, exactly.
But are you talking about putting up our sign on the freeway? Is that where this is going, Ray?
Ooh, that could be advertisement. Not next to this sign that I seen though. It was this guy. It said "You need Jesus, bro." And I was like, "Oh my god!"
You threw in the bro,
Yeah.
and then some bro was like,
sign. I want our
"Bruh."
sign next to that one, dude.
Bro.
Some guy in a wife beater and a tie. Bruh.
Dude, we should put a stencil of Keanu next to him, like, whoa. You reached down.
Oh shit! Another tangent. Bill and Ted.
Oh yes, we got to mention it before we go off.
Yeah.
Let's get off this COVID thing. I'm tired of this. But
oh yeah, me too.
For all you Bill and Ted fans, they released for the third episode. Freaking Netflix has got me thinking in episodes now.
Yup. A life's an episode.
The third movie in the Bill and Ted saga.
Dude, I'm ready.
Me too.
What was the title of it? I think it was called
Bill and Ted Face the Music.
There you go.
Sick. Dude, I'm ready. It's going to be so cool.
I never thought it would become a trilogy, dude. It's so fucking awesome.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say just a trilogy over like this length of time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, well, Keanu Reeves is going to hit it. He's hitting it this year and next year with John Wick is coming out this year. And then Matrix, the new one was supposed to come out, but they pushed it back to next year.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're gonna come out on the same day, but
that's what I heard.
They decided to push that one back. So, heck
dude,
yeah.
And you know what I've been hearing? That I think they say every year after Keanu's done with the project, Marvel Studios sits down and meets with him because they're super interested on bringing him into the MCU and as a character. So but I guess they just haven't found the right character for him.
Dude, I wonder because we all know what's happening. How many characters has he read for, and like how good was he? You know, any of them?
Oh, it's Keanu, dude. Like I feel like just his persona will sell the character. You know,
for sure.
Like, whatever it is. Freaking Duke Kaboom or
oh, that was so good. Such a small character too.
I know, but it was so loved.
Yeah, dude.
He played him?
Yeah.
Duke Kaboom? Yeah.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Go back and listen. And you'll be like,
I'm gonna now, dude. Now I'm gonna for sure.
That's all you're gonna hear now. It's so cool too. Speaking of which, I was watching Toy Story 3, and the voice for the Ken doll was so familiar to me, and I couldn't fucking put my finger on it, dude. And I finally just looked it up, dude, and it's Michael Keaton.
Oh shit! Yeah, I remember.
Right.
Yeah,
now surprised me.
I had to process that for a second because I thought you said because I heard Michael Keegan, even though his name is Keegan Michael.
Michael Pill, or no, Keegan Michael Key.
You mixed them all up, bro.
I did.
But he's in it too.
Their names
right?
like rhyme together really well.
Yeah,
sorry.
But they're both in it too, right?
Oh, they play the stuffed animals in the fourth one.
Yeah.
Oh, the fourth.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, so throw a name out. They're in Toy Story.
Honestly, yeah, and it's funny because if you go back to the first ones, I mean, all the main characters, they're all older Hollywood.
You're right. They're Hollywood alum, dude.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's any younger. I can't think of all the obviously.
Kristen Shaw, who plays the voice of Louise on Bob's Burger, she plays the dinosaur on Toy Story 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The girl Triceratops.
Yeah. And then Sarah Silverman's in it. She's the she's Bo Peep's little police friend. Yeah. Dude, do you guys do that now? Like if we're ever able to go back in a damn movie theater. But when you're watching like an animated film, do you like immediately like Google who the voice actors are? or do you just,
yeah,
I do. Yeah, I want to know who's doing it.
I feel like it helps me enjoy it. You know, I don't know, like if I have a connection to who the voice actor is, like a Keanu, you know,
yep, mm-hmm.
or Tom Hanks or something. Like I'm just like, yeah, like I'm that much more into it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But
yeah, so Duke Kaboom. Anyway, oh no, excuse me, Duke Kaboom and Kendall, both really cool actors, voice actors.
That's good. That's something I didn't know. Now I know. It makes it a lot better for me.
So for on the Keanu rant, whoever's into Bill and Ted, yes, Bill and Ted are coming out with the new one. So check out the trailer for that. You guys enjoy it?
Should be a crowd pleaser.
Yep.
Dude, it looks cool. It looks cool. I think I'm gonna enjoy it if we're ever able to get back in theaters. Dude,
right.
I've been jonesing, dude. Like we're watching movies on the regular TV, but it's just like I want to go back to a theater. Like I was thinking the other day, I was like, dude, I want to go to a show. Like I've been.
Me too, dude.
I was like, man, like, cause we had tickets coming up for what was it? Juliana Theory. They're playing. I think it's supposed to be either this week or next week or something like that. But they just, I think they issued. If they don't reschedule the show, we are able to get a refund at least. So
that's cool.
So
I was hoping the thing I was hoping to see this year was E3, but because they talked about the new PS5 and Xbox.
Did they just do it all online? Is that what they did? They just
they're pretty much doing everything like people are like either making a video or doing a live thing over like YouTube or Twitch or something like that.
Apple's doing their WWDC fully online and stuff like that. Like no.
Cool. When's that?
Next week, I think July 20th. I want to say. Yeah, something like that.
They added like 2 more pixels to the screen, or what?
Well, this one's the Worldwide Development Convention or Developers Convention. So basically,
it's not the keynote.
Yeah, no, it's not the keynote. It's just for the software. But so you'll know what they're probably going to do because the software will, like, if it's a bigger phone or a bigger screen or something, like that'll be in the software, So
okay, cool.
You'll know what they're kind of doing. But
that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, you guys want to close it out?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
sweet.
Man.
Yeah.
Sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was back on Zoom, but we had fun. We thought we'd just have a little fun chatting about some interesting things.
We got what we need coming in. So next week we'll be back in the studio.
Yes, back in the studio. Hopefully we won't have any more issues. I'm retiring from touching all audio gear. I'm just gonna hand it off to Ed.
It's all.
Don't you put that on me?
Don't you put that evil on me?
Should sound good though. We're getting a new board. We're gonna get a board with like sick ass EQ on it, and
there's sound pads on it. So Ed, you can finally have your on there.
It's gonna be built in.
We're stepping up our game, guys.
Can't wait.
Stepping up our game. But in order to see all of these new improvements, please subscribe.
Yes.
Please hit that bell icon so you can get notified whenever we release new episodes, videos.
Yep. Stuff. You'll be notified when we're there, and then you can like it, smash the like button.
Yes.
And then
Hulk
leave
smash.
a comment.
Yes. Every time you hit the like button, you save a whale. Remember, you save the Wangel.
Oh, Wangel.
Wangel.
But also, you guys can follow us on all the socials: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Again, we are most active on Instagram, so please interact with us there. Any ideas for some episodes? We'll definitely take those in.
Or you know what we should do? A treasure hunt.
Ooh.
Stream it.
Oh.
And have the followers come with us. Our listeners. Or whatever. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. We're not doing shit because it's COVID. So don't fucking come near me.
You know what? That is not a bad idea, though, in light of COVID, because it's something that can get people active. Like, what are those things called? I know you said treasure hunt, but what's the other?
Geotagging?
Geotagging.
Geocaching, I think it's called, yeah.
Is it geocaching? Is
think
that like
so,
a
right?
scavenger? Is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
scavenger hunt. Oh, okay, yeah.
Geocaching was like the kind of the web-based type treasure hunts
Oh,
that were going on for a
okay.
little bit. It's the same thing. The only difference is that instead of actually taking the treasure with you, like you would leave a trinket to say like you were there type thing. So
Fuck it, I'm taking it, bro.
yeah, I'm sure people did.
You know what it could be? Ed, do you remember
What's
like
up?
a while back we were talking about people that would put those USBs like in the concrete of the wall?
Yes.
We'll fucking upload your first album on that USB.
Oh shit!
And that's how you find it, through these fucking hints that we drop. It's gonna lead you
I like it.
eventually to that brick wall where the fucking thing, you just go up and you download it to your fucking.
I like it because I'm almost done. That's why I haven't been posting anything because I've been working.
Nice. I like it. We're gonna do that. So you guys heard it here first. Get ready. Get your hiking boots on.
Yep. Get your hiking boots on. And you know what? You know what would be even cool? I'm gonna try, Rob. We're gonna do a tape, a cassette. So get your break out your Walkmans.
Ooh. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, side.
Yeah.
Break out your Walkmans.
Oh. You gotta sell it.
Oh, it's upside down. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Stereo, dude. It's even stereo.
You pull the Trump. You pull the Trump, holding it upside down.
Oh shit.
There you go. Boom. You open it up. Boom. Sucker. Anyways, get your own.
Sweet. So you heard it here first. Get ready for that treasure hunt for Ed's album.
Yep.
Be dropping pretty soon. But other than that, I guess you got everybody take care out there. Be good to one another, and I guess
try to.
Please.
Yeah. Be nice to each other.
Yeah.
We all live in this world.
Yes.
So let's be nice to each other.
Be nice. Have a conversation or two. You know, maybe get outside of your box. You know.
Yeah.
But
do it with the mask.
Oh yes, please.
There you go.
Get outside of your box, but not outside of your mask.
There you go.
I need to write these down. But sweet.
Yeah, that's good.
Until next time, everybody take care. We'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Later.
Peace. Peace. There you go.
There we go.
Now let me take off this fucking headset. It's like a bra. It feels good.